And you are live, champ.
Hey everybody, this is your former two-time heavyweight champ of the world, Terrible Tim Witherspoon, and I'm here with my old friend George. Is it Zapata?
Zapata, yes, Timmy. Come
That
on.
sound like that baseball player. Remember Zapata?
Yeah, just like that.
You're a good friend of mine who I do business with up in Hazleton area.
It's Berwick, right by Hazleton. Yep, right there.
Right by Hazleton, and there's a whole lot of stuff we're going to talk about today, and we're going to have some other guests join in. And it's good to see you, George. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's always good to see you. You haven't been up in a while. You know, Leo's fighting tomorrow.
He was supposed to fight me.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
Because it's some type of amateur stuff, right?
Yeah, you can't do it with you have to do it on a pro-am show, a professional show. So yeah, hey, that would have been the fight. That would have been the fight, but you know, he couldn't do it. So it's a coach's exhibition tomorroh. Yeah, it's a coach's exhibition tomorrow.
So right, what does that mean? What does that mean?
The coach from the one, his name is Frank Kane. He's going to be boxing Leo. They're going to do an exhibition between the two coaches.
Leo was scared of me. That's all. Come on.
Listen, I told him. He said, "Oh, I don't know about that." He wanted to back out. I said, "No, Timmy, no." I said, "No." I said, Timmy will take it easy. He'll take it easy. And then when I saw you got burned, I said, "Oh shit, Leo, you might." Wow. Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, there's Lyte.
Lyte, what's up, Lyte?
Salute. We here.
I want you to meet my man Georgie here.
Well, salute. How you doing, Warrior?
How are you?
Georgie. I shouldn't say Georgie. George.
My bagel shop is Georgie Bagels.
Oh, it is.
I love bagels.
Yeah, he has a bagel shop up in the Hazleton area. The best bagels you ever get taste. I'm telling you.
You do pumpernickel?
Friends.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I'm old school.
What's that?
You say?
You do locks?
Yeah, you gotta have locks.
I'm coming up there, man. You got to give me a lock special. All right.
Yeah.
No, he has some good bagels, man. You know, good bagels. So I know that recently, George, and like that the Tyson Fury fight happened.
Let's talk about it.
People still talking about it, about the fight and everything. So, George, what you think?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Lyte, you got that background noise again.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn down my volume. It's probably my volume.
George,
sound better now?
George, what do you think about the Tyson Fury fight? I was telling people about the fight. I know Tyson Fury. And he didn't have a good trainer for the last 5 years. He hasn't had
I don't think so. See,
Sugar Hill. I mean, Sugar Hill. Tommy Hearn's trainer. I keep
Emmanuel Stewart.
Emmanuel Stewart. Okay, Emmanuel Stewart.
That's his nephew. That's his nephew.
But he never fought before. Go ahead, George.
Well, us boxers are gonna lean towards the boxers, right? That's just the way it is. So I thought personally, although he did get knocked down, I didn't think he lost the fight in its entirety.
Me either.
I didn't think in its entirety. I think there was flashes where Francis looked great, and I thought he looked a lot better than I picked Tyson probably to knock him out pretty early. Okay. I thought he would just tire out. I thought he's just too big.
Okay.
But he doesn't, to be a boxer, Tim, the distance doing 12 rounds, 10 rounds, that's a long, you have to build up for that. You got to go 4, 6, 8 rounds. Then you might get a 10 rounder. Then you get a 12 rounder.
Okay.
I think Francis jumping in like that, I think he shocked all of us.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but I still think Tyson won. I think he won. It's close. It was close, but he won. Let's see the next fight, and let's see how he trains for the next fight. Let's just see. Because I even talked to my brother. You know my brother. And we talked. Me and Coach, we were talking. I said, "Diz, what do you think? What do you think?" He didn't think Tyson was taking it as serious.
Exactly.
Just the way he looked.
Yes.
Just the way he looked.
Yeah.
Bouncing around, laughing. It just seemed like it was almost a circus a little bit to him. I think
Yes.
Tyson took it serious. I mean, Francis took it
Ngannou.
He
serious.
did.
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
You know, here's a guy who came over on a boat, you know, escaping his country, came over here, and you know, so he's been through a lot. He's not going to let this opportunity go by where he can make tens of millions of
He's
dollars.
more hungry. He's more hungry.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Lyte, what you think, champ?
I think you know, when you as great as Tyson Fury and you got skills like Tyson Fury, when you don't show those skills or they don't see those skills, they'll see it as a loss. You know, and that's only because the bar is set so high for you. And I think that's really what happened. I agree. I believe Tyson did edge out a win, but the bar is so high for him. Everybody expected Ngannou to go in the first or second round. Like he wasn't going to make it on his feet the whole fight. And the fact that he did is why most people are probably leaning towards, oh, Ngannou won that fight because Tyson didn't look as great as he usually did. And I believe he just didn't take it serious. I think, you know, that's Tyson Fury's thing. Tyson Fury's the type of fighter, like his name, Tyson, he can only be defeated by himself. And we've seen Tyson defeat himself before. And I believe this was one of those situations where he just looked at it like, you know, I'm just going to get this cash and fight this fight and have fun with it. But Ngannou took it very serious. He took it very serious. And props to him, because I don't think people really like what you were saying as far as the rounds. Like, this man has 0 amateur fights, 0 professional fights. Got in there with Tyson and did that. So I think that's a win on his side. Like, that's incredible. That's incredible to go that distance.
This is how I feel, because I've been through it before. It don't have to be, you know, exactly the same type of results, but I've been through it before, and I'm seeing that during this era, there's really not a lot of defense. There's really not a lot of defense in the boxing. There's a lot of people getting knocked out. Tyson Fury did take him lightly, I think, and just trained. He said, "No, I'm gonna knock this guy out." But this dude, this is his first chance ever to really be exposed and to be out there. He took it real serious, more serious, and you can see it on Tyson's face. You can see it on his face that he's just playing around and things like that. And a lot of Tyson Fury's opponents in the past wasn't real skills. Deontay Wilder really don't have no skills, but he can punch with that right hand. Got all those knockouts. You had a couple other guys that Tyson Fury fought. They didn't have the proper defensive skills. I think during this era, there's defense is a lack in a lot of these boxers, and it's making a lot of people feel that these boxers are really greater than what they are. What they are great, but they're making it easy when your opponent don't really have a defense. So Tyson Fury been down on the canvas how many times? Like 6 or 7 publicly on television. Deontay Wilder been down, one of the hardest punches in boxing. Anthony Joshua went down. During my era, you didn't see that many people going down because they taught defense and everything. So I do believe that Tyson Fury did take him light. Just there's exhibition. I'm gonna play around, but Ngannou was serious and caught him with the left hook, which I really think don't hit him that hard because it hit here and then hit him, and he went down. He got right up. So let's look forward to the future and see what if everybody, if Tyson and them change what they do, because that'll make the difference of the fight. If you change what you're doing, if you learn, if Tyson learned defense, blocking instead of stepping back every time. Real quick, every time they approach Tyson, what do you do? He stepped back instead of staying there and catching and firing. Okay, so that's just my opinion. Go ahead, George, or like. We can't hear you. No.
Mute.
Bryant muted you.
Uh-oh. The Wizard playing games. What's going on, Mr. Wizard?
What happened?
We can't hear him.
His mic is working on here. I don't know. Check your mic. No, we can't hear you now. All right.
Okay.
You got
So
a super chat, guys.
Okay.
What's that?
Is that him? Did he? Who did?
Yeah, George is a good dude.
Oh, Joe.
Joe Cepeda says, "Great job, Tim."
Yes. Thank you, Joe.
He gave a
Hey,
$10 super chat.
keep talking.
Super chat.
Keep talking till he come back on.
Oh, now we lost Lyte.
Yeah, but let me say, everybody, that exposure is really serious nowadays. When you get exposed, you can keep on and nobody never know any difference for anything. But then you'll run into somebody that expose you.
Yeah.
You know, it expose you and everything. So Tyson Fury just bounces back all the time. He got plenty of heart. His dad, his family, the gypsies,
Yes.
they got plenty of heart. But
I think he would have trained harder if that was Usyk. If he was fighting Usyk, I think he would have trained differently.
I think you got a point there. I think you got a point there.
Yeah, I think Tyson has that energy that it kind of reminded me of the
Okay, George is back.
Yes.
Back.
George
We
is
did
back.
that.
Now? We
Shania.
good?
Yep.
Okay.
That fight kind of reminded me of Chuck Wepner and Ali.
Whoa. Say that again.
I said that fight kind of reminded me of Chuck Wepner and Ali.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I know.
No, but as far as like Ali playing around with Chuck and not taking Chuck serious and Chuck knocking him down.
No, wait a minute. You're right. But Tyson Fury was serious about him because he could punch. Chuck Wepner really, what Ali didn't really, oh man, I'm this now. But Tyson Fury was kind of wary about getting hit with that punch because that dude was strong. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yo, so Tim, you were talking about how Tyson was backing up. But
That's a part of his defense.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, don't you think he feels he's too big that people are just going to stay away from him with his jab? Don't you think he feels I'm big enough I could keep my jab out here and keep him at bay?
I think he don't know no better. That's all. That's why he stepped back. I don't think he knows any better. I do believe that a guy like him, you should step back a little bit so you can get the punches in, but don't go all the way back. So I don't think he has a really good defense, and if he did, he would stay in there close and like block punches, go like this, and whip punches. So he steps back, and then he puts his hands up, or he just leave him regular, and that's his defense, stepping back and coming.
Yep.
Offense. So somebody teach him defense, or else he'll be way better than what he is now. He's champ.
He does a lot of slapping with his punches too. He does a lot of slap punching.
Yeah, they said he's got some technique he uses with his glove, where it puts the knuckles towards the palm.
How?
Wow.
Now
I don't know. They said he kind of pulls his knuckles towards his palm so that he hits more with the knuckle. Somebody was pointing out. I forget who it was.
What you mean when they put the gloves on?
When he starts to punch, he has a technique. Deontay Wilder pointed it out. He pulls his hands down. Somehow he does it in his glove, where he can hit with the knuckles more.
Okay, so real quick, and then you pick it up, Georgie. When they used to take my hands and put the gloves on, they'll put the gloves on, and then they'll put the strings all the way up here.
Yes.
And then when they pull them tight, they'll pull it tight. The skin will get tight, and the glove will be knuckles right here.
Yes.
Now I don't know if they know that technique, but that's an old time technique where when you come around with the strings, you start up here and then you pull it downwards, and then it make everything tight here, so you'll feel all knuckles.
Yeah. I remember that. A trainer used to do that for my knuckles. He said when he used my glove. Yep, he used to do that with my glove. You're talking years ago.
Time thing.
That was years ago. Yep, that was years ago. He used to do that to my
I
gloves.
felt better when my glove was pulled back like that. And
when it was tighter.
They put a little spit on the strings.
Yep.
And they pull it back.
Yes. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow.
The tricks of the trades right here, people. Y'all getting the tricks. These are the tricks right here.
Wow.
Well, now they talking about Nagano facing Deontay Wilder. How y'all think that would
Okay.
play?
Let me do real quick. If I pronounce his name Anagu
Ngannou.
I think Dante will knock his behind out if he don't learn. If he don't learn a little bit more, Dante will knock him out. But Dante will get knocked out if he don't learn defense.
Mm-hmm.
So Anagu is not going to be like Tyson Fury. He's going to be throwing them punches, them big punches, or a long right hand, and throwing other punches. So I think that Dante will get him out there faster if if he gets serious and concentrate on the fight and learn a little bit more stuff. But if Ngannou get inside and block his punches, he can knock Dante out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I think well, everyone who watches my show knows that I am horrible at picks. Horrible.
Wait. Say that again.
I'm horrible at picking fighters. I'm horrible.
Okay.
Every time everyone that watches my show, they say every time I pick someone, pick the opposite. So every time I pick, it's always the opposite. So I would say, Tim, I think you're right. I think Deontay Wilder is just better, but his defense has to be tighter because if he gets caught, he's gonna go out. He will go out. I don't think there's many people who could stand in there with Ngannou. I don't think they can. You get hit with that guy. But
if you have a good defense, you could do it. You could do it.
Well, I don't know if he does.
You talking about Dante don't have it. Well, he got Malik Scott as his trainer. And you teach people all you can, but when the bell ring, a lot of things change. When that bell ring, you start doing the same thing you did before.
Yeah.
Depends who's teaching you to, George.
Similar like a Holyfield.
Yeah. Okay, Holyfield.
Yeah, when he got hit, he was gonna box Riddick Bowe. He got hit, he turned into a brawl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. He should have boxed him more than he hit him.
He went back to his old stuff.
Old school brawling. It wasn't good. Wasn't good for him.
Okay.
Do you think Ngannou was a harder puncher than Deontay?
Well, on record, yes. On record, he has it. On record, Ngannou does.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Dante Wilder got the straight right hand, but that's just a straight right hand. Well, Ngannou probably got a good straight hard right hand and left hook. So I do believe that Ngannou probably has harder punches in different angles and stuff. But let's get back to Dante. That right hand is hard.
Yeah.
That right hand is hard.
On record,
he got a harder right hand than Anagu. I do think he do.
But on record, Ngannou has the hardest right hand. They have it measured.
What type of record?
He has they at the Performance Center. They did a thing where you could record how hard he hits. He has the record.
Serious?
Yep, for the hardest punch. Yep, hardest single punch.
I used to like to fight them ones that fight hard. I used to like to fight them.
Now, how would you fight them though? How would you feel comfortable fighting them?
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is have a good defense. That's why I'm so confident when I get in, because I only get hit if I make the mistake, and no, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to. We drill, we train here, there, and if I get hit, it's my mistake. Other than that, that's what gave me confidence. My defense, not my offense, not the overhand. Right?
Talk about it.
Those me blocking punches gave me the confidence.
Talk about it. Talk about it. That's a fact. I've always said if two men got into a gun duel and one man had on the vest, I think the man with the vest is going to be more confident.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Now, Lyte, your technique that you teach, is it similar to what? Is that why you guys hooked up? Because of the defense, the blocking and stuff? Is that why you guys hooked up?
Who hooked up?
You and Lyte.
No, we were family. No.
Oh.
It had nothing to do with skills or nothing. It was a business thing. That's all. Yeah. We watched him. He watched me. Yeah.
Okay.
So is your technique? Don't let me cut in. Go ahead and keep talking, George.
Is your technique modeled kind of after what Tim does? How he boxes?
Yes, definitely. 52 blocks come straight from boxing. This is what the boxers, when I was coming up, the guys that were fighting, they were coming back home and they were showing these moves, these defensive moves, and of course, it kind of morphed into its own thing from street fighters picking it up but it's pretty much the defensive boxing. That's exactly where 52 blocks came from. Is the defensive boxing. You know that a lot of
samurai.
Yeah.
Go ahead, like I'm sorry.
You know, it's all good. A lot of black fighters brought in as far as the defensive moves, the catching punches, the Jack Johnsons, that type of thing, and then it morphed into his own system. You know.
Right.
But
Now I saw Viking training with Tim there. I saw him training. Viking, when you were hitting that mitts, was hitting that overhand right?
Oh yeah, that was just one thing.
Oh, that's no joke though. That's no joke.
Yeah, ask Frank Bruno about that overhand right. Frank Bruno know about it. He got hit 3 times with it.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good fight, Tim. That was one of your best fights. That was probably that was one of your best fights, your best performances.
It was.
But I thought your Ray Mercer fight was very good though. I thought you did very well with Ray Mercer. I thought that fight was aggressive.
He was aggressive, and he's determined not to let anybody that come from the hood, anybody that was former like a good boxer. He had relentless aggression, and you know what I thought, because I had a good trainer and taught me a lot of stuff. I figured that I can get Ray, but it was a harder fight than I anticipated.
Wow,
it was harder than I anticipated. Lyte, you want to read some of the stuff?
Okay, let me hear some of them chats. Let's read some of the comments.
You have us on your show, Georgie.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting to get you guys on. We have I have Teddy Atlas coming on Wednesday.
Teddy coming on.
Yeah, Teddy's coming on Wednesday.
Mr. Think, I love the guy, but Mr. Think you know it all.
Listen, you could. Hey, I'd like to have you guys on and go back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it. Fight. It's gonna be like a championship fight. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's have Lyte on too.
Hey, we gotta get Leo past tomorrow night first. Okay, we gotta get him to win that fight tomorrow. He's trained. Hey, have you seen Leo?
I ain't seen him in a while.
Yo, he is in unbelievable shape.
Oh, so why he back off of me?
I think you were too big, man. I think he's like 180 now.
Oh, serious?
He's 6'5", 180.
Well, he shouldn't be scared of me.
Hey, I told him. I told you I wouldn't get in. Hey, when you come up, we're going a few. Me and you. Okay. We're going a few. We got to get in there. Come on, man.
You're not banging me out.
I always wanted to be in the ring with a heavyweight champion. Even if you knock me down, I could say, hey, heavyweight champion of the world, knock me down. Right?
Well, let's get it on.
Okay.
Read some of the our fans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We gotta get the fans involved.
All right. We got Viking Samurai's in here. He said that's too light for 6'5".
You ain't kidding.
What?
Viking Samurai's in the building. He's in there. Chris 6'5". Frank Freeman Singleton said Tim was a great football player also.
Yes, he
was.
You
played football, Tim?
Yes, he was.
Wow. See, I didn't know that. You played football? Wow.
Yeah, it was a tight end.
Snapple facts. Yes. These are Snapple facts right here. Snapple facts.
I made all Philadelphia tight end in 1976. All Philadelphia.
Wow.
Well, I was all like high school tight end. I made
all conference.
Yeah, tight end.
Tell him what happened, Tim. Tim, tell him what happened. Why you didn't go far?
Why didn't go for what?
Because your injury. You remember the guy got you from behind on your knee.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared of you, George. Yeah, okay.
I know too much about you, Tim.
Okay, when I was in college, real quick, I was doing really good. I started as a freshman, Lincoln University, Missouri. And I started as a freshman. I caught a pass. Then I turned in. I split 2 cornerbacks. They couldn't hold me down. But one of them grabbed my legs, and on the way down, a big 6'5" linebacker speared me in the back. I was out for like a month and a half, and then my friend Keith Davis, he was a tackle. He made all state. He was like, he passed away. I'm sorry. That was my childhood friend, but he was starting a lot of trouble. And he was a nice guy. He was doing stuff with guys from Chicago. They got smart with him. So people was coming down from Chicago, so we had to leave. We had to leave because they was going to try to hurt us. So that's what made me leave Lincoln University, Missouri, because a little conflict between individuals, me and Keith and the people from Chicago. So we left. Mom sent the tickets. We got on the bus and we got out of here because I think I wouldn't be here. I didn't have nothing. I really wasn't harassing nobody. But Keith was frustrated. He was, first time away from home. He was kind of angry, and he was big. He was a tackle. He was big. He was muscular. And I said, "Yo, man, we got to get out of here." So we got out of there. So he passed away recently. Good friend. I grew up with him all my life, and
Rest in peace.
everything is good. His family, everybody is good, and we just moving on and trying to just remember things from the past. So let's get moving. Come on.
Okay. Dennis Zapata said, "How would you see if Haney fights Stevenson? How do
Is
you
that
see
your
the fight?"
son?
No, that's my brother. Remember? That's my son's fighting next month, but next year. But that's my brother, Big D, Coach Diz. Remember?
Big D, right?
Yeah.
What did he say now?
He said, "How you see the fight going if Haney fights Stevenson?" Shakur.
Oh, see, okay. Like both to me, real quick, and then George, you could come on. I don't see a lot of defense in a lot of these boxers today. So really, it's going to be the fact that whoever get hit first, whoever gets stunned first. I think that's going to lead into who might win the fight first. So go ahead, George.
I'm torn because Stevenson comes from New Jersey in Newark. That's where I'm from, right around there. But
Watch out for him.
Devin Haney, I met him in Vegas, and he was really nice to my boy. Really nice to my boy. Took pictures with him. We were at Mayweather's gym there. Super nice guy. So I'm kind of torn. I think Shakur would win. I think Shakur would
think
win.
so?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I think they're on the same level though. Not
They
too
are.
far.
No, they are. It could go either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my money on Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's.
I've seen some of the sparring matches, and they gave each other good work, but Stevenson punches are so sharp, and he selects the right type of punches at the right time. He's very good at punch selection and controlling the range with his right hand. His lead hand has a lot of good control to it. So I think he edges out a victory against Haney. But take nothing away from Haney. Haney could win that fight too. I just think I lean more towards Shakur. But Haney's doing the better business right now. Like I think Shakur is going to look back and see that he made a mistake by not taking that 25% and fighting Haney. And he felt like he was worth more, and I disagree with him when it comes down to him and Haney. As far
But I mean,
as
like,
doing what?
where are they gonna go to get this money now? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a big fight. It's got to be a big fight.
Shakur has to do something. I think the road to Shakur to make the Haney fight is if he would have got the Loma fight and canceled Loma, then the Haney Shakur fight would be way bigger if Shakur can get a win like that under his belt. And but like you said, right now, where's the money gonna come from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, read Patrick 2T thing. Like show it says show is some cross guard moves. You see that?
Okay. Hold on. Patrick T says, show us some cross guard moves. I think this is a perfect fighting style for us older guys that are not so fast anymore with the head movement. And he said, me love my people. Me love my people. But he was saying, show us some cross guard moves.
But real quick, he went out, George. But he'll be back. Yeah, the cross guard, the old timers taught us a lot of that, and a lot of young guys don't really know a lot of it. And they call it the shell. Some of them call it the shell, but don't do it 100%. So you have to have somebody in there like me and somebody that knows the shell that can really polish it off. Finish your boxer off with it, because a lot of guys are imitating. They're doing this, but not really knowing the 400% shell and how it's supposed to operate. So I see guys getting hit and everything, not doing the shell properly. So, we need that back. So
Yeah, you showed my son the proper way to do the show with the arm across the body, hand
Yeah.
up here, chin to the side. You
Right.
showed him that at the shop. I remember you showing him.
Yeah.
So he
But
uses
you
that
got to
now.
keep practicing it, George. You got to keep practicing so
Yeah.
you can get it right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem. I wasn't up there. I wouldn't have had to go back to Philly and everything.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to read some more stuff, read it.
How many fights does your son have?
He has
What?
8. He's 8. He's 7-1.
Oh yes, let's go. As a pro?
7-1.
As
No,
a pro?
he's an amateur. He's only
Okay.
13.
Oh, he just started. Okay, he's at
Yeah.
the there you go.
7-1?
Yeah.
7-1.
Yeah. He lost to that.
Wow.
He lost to that kid down in Philly. Real good fighter. I forget his name down in Philly. And then we want to fight Arturo Gotti's son. We're trying to get that fight. He's
Okay.
he's
Beautiful.
4-0. He's 4-0, but he fights in Canada. We were trying to get that fight. We do a 1-1. We fight in Canada once, and then he comes here to fight. He's from Jersey City. Then we fight in Jersey City one time.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to do.
Okay.
Look, Leo's getting that fight together for us.
Oh, that'll be a good
that's
fight. Is Pac-Man's son still fighting? Isn't Pacquiao's son fighting?
Is he fighting?
Yeah, I seen one of his amateur fights. I seen one of them. I wasn't too sure if he kept it going, but that
Well, I don't know. It's
fight.
tough. It's tough for the kids. Like
Yeah.
the kids of the fathers who are good fighters. That's tough.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
big
it
shoes.
is.
Big shoes. Those are big.
Yeah.
You know, Joe Frazier's son found out that
Yeah.
you know the hard way. You know.
How about this? It's 3 generations with me. It's me, Tim Witherspoon Sr., then it's Tim Witherspoon Jr., then I got my grandson, Tim Witherspoon III. He's almost as tall as me, and he only 6 feet. And
Wow.
and boy, it's kind of rough. It is rough.
Is he fighting?
Oh yeah, he lost his first 2 amateur fights. I wasn't around. I was going places, and they were close fights. But he's tall. He's Cambodian and African American, and he's a nice kid. He's tall. He's like 6 foot, but he's only like 150, and he's only 16.
Yeah.
So he has a whole lot to learn. So Tim got a show coming at the end of the month, the 19th or something. He got a show down in at his gym at Witherspoon Boxing and Fitness, and so I've been going there training everybody, training the kids. So
Your grandson's in Philly? He's in Philly?
yeah, he lives with my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see him. I'll see him then. I'll see him probably.
You
probably
coming
should.
down to Tim's show?
We're not because we will be somewhere else.
Okay,
We'll be somewhere
cool.
else.
Cool. Okay, come on, let's get it rolling.
You got Rodney Blunt here who said, "Tim, it's Rodney."
That's
from
my
your
man. Rodney, what you doing, champ? Rodney Blunt.
Yeah. I like his last name, Rodney Blunt. Okay. I like that last name.
You'll meet him. He's a good dude, Rodney Blunt.
Okay. Who else we got here?
I don't know if he smoked weed. Probably do. Let's go.
Okay. Well, all right. Joseph Pater said one of the scariest fights was when you almost killed Darrell Wilson, TKO first round.
Yeah.
You almost killed him?
You saw that? Now,
Bad.
You saw that, George?
That's my brother who asked that question.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know he was knocking everybody out.
I know.
He was knocking everybody out. And
I didn't see this fight. I got to see this.
Oh, it's bad.
Man, he
It's
can
bad.
punch. This guy can punch. It's just that I just kept my hands up and I caught him with the right. Bam! He went right down.
Yeah, but he caught his hand in the rope. Remember? And he was wide open, and then bang, hit him again. Oh boy, you got him. He was out.
Oh, I'm going to watch that one.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay. Rodney Blunt said, "Tim, where's Steve?"
Steve, what happened when Steve he caught a stroke.
Yeah.
And he can't, you know that, George.
Oh,
he
yeah.
caught a stroke and he can't really speak, but he can understand. He's getting better and better. He's down with my mom. They doing really good. I'm going to start bringing them everywhere with me as soon as everything gets situated with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to start bringing my brother with me because everybody know him. They love him. And
Steve's a good guy. Steve's a good guy. I like Steve. I like Steve a lot. He was a good guy. He used to
Okay,
bring his,
Mark.
he used to bring his amateurs to spar with our guys.
Well, I'm gonna get him just like another couple of months, and I'm gonna start picking him up, putting him. Well, he won't be able to communicate on the podcasts
That's
because
all right.
of what happened, and that really hurt me really bad.
Yeah.
But he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's healthy. He's staying with my mom. A lot of other people was asking me about Steve, and I just had to relay the same messages. Come on, let's get it in. Come on,
Okay, Mark Roxy said, "It's Mark Roxy. What's up, brother? The boxing breakdown." We got Mark Roxy in here. He said he's the boxing breakdown.
Oh, where's Mark Rossi?
Mark Roxy.
That's Ronda Rossi's family or something.
No, this is Roxy, not Rousey.
George, do you have anything like that you picked up or whatever you want to say so the people can
About Roxy?
know about anything?
Oh no! Just go with the chats, man. I see some people
Okay.
talking about that
Well,
Carmel
your brother
Moten.
said, Dennis Zapata, your brother said, if you give Carmel Moten any advice, what would it be, Tim? Carmel Moten, he's Mayweather's new star.
17 years old. This kid's
Oh, that
unbelievable.
little kid.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, he's sharp. He's sharp. Let's hope he have a good defense because that can mess him up if he don't block. If he's all offense, that is great. But you gotta have defense if just in case there's somebody in front of you that has the same type of skills or same type of motivation. So you get a lot of boxers really kill you on offense, then they meet their match when somebody else have defense and connect with you with a counter. So I seen him and I'm really impressed. But a lot of those guys don't have defense. Let's see what happened in the future. That's all. I know you talking about that little light-skinned kid.
Don't you think that sometimes they start so young they burn out real quick? He's 17 years old. He's fighting. The only one I've seen that is Canelo, who's gone 15 years old and he has a very successful career. But usually those, especially like the Kronk fighters, they get hit a lot. They get hit a lot. They would start real young and they die out real quick.
That's a good point.
Do you see that a lot? That's the one thing that I worry about. That I worry about that kid. He has over 100 amateur fights.
Whoa! That light-skinned kid that was That's a lot of fights.
So he's over 100 amateur fights.
What's his record? Do you know his record?
He's 1-0. He's 17. He just turned.
No, you said he had a lot of amateurs. Do you know his amateur record?
Oh no, I don't. He won like I think he won.
Didn't he only lose like 3 of them? I thought he maybe lost like 3 or 4 of them. Like he has.
But we won a ton of national titles. A ton of them. He has a ton of fights. Yeah, he got a lot. But he don't get hit much. But I will say I saw his last nationals fight that he lost. I forget who he lost to. Shakur Stevenson's brother. That's who he lost to in a national.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's who he lost to. And,
whoa, we got some good fights coming in the future, huh?
And then he turned pro. He's 17, and he's fighting. And I saw that fight. It was close, but I didn't think he looked as good as I think maybe it was towards the end. Like, I'm turning pro. Let's bounce out of here. So I didn't think he was as sharp as he was in the last national tournament I saw him in.
Well,
when
you turn pro, is different. When you turn
he's a good fighter.
Yes,
he's very good.
He is. Oh, I got to see him. Hey, Brian, do you think we got any footage of him?
Who are you looking for again?
We got any footage of him?
Of which one? Say it again. The name?
Tell him, George.
Carmel Moten. Actually, my brother just said he is 189-1.
What? Oh my God!
As an amateur.
Oh my God!
189-2. What the hell? Wow. His last name is Moten. Muten. He's a light-skinned guy. He's
U-T-E-N.
Oh no, he's
100 fights.
He's 157-7. As an
Okay,
amateur.
that's a lot of
I
fights.
mean M-O-T-O-N?
M-O-T-E-N. Yeah,
M-O-T-E-N. That's right.
Yeah.
Carmel. Carmel.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights.
That's a ton of fights.
That is. That's a lot of fights.
I only see somebody with the names. His first name Curremel Moton.
That's it.
That's
That's
him.
it. That's it.
All right.
I
I
do
can't
know
play
who
him
Sue
for
Fox
long
is.
because we might get it. We might get blocked. So I can play it in short little clips. I got to keep jumping around. All right. Let me share screen.
I know who Sue Fox is. Oh, hey, George, what you putting voodoo on me?
You all right?
All right, here we go.
Can you guys see everything? All right.
The pads. I seen him hitting the pads and everything. Oh, here we go.
Oh, jeez, come on.
Yeah, your brother said he's 157-7.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Wow.
That's a
157
lot of
fights, 7 losses.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Oh, we got a commercial here. Brian's got to get YouTube Premium.
That's a lot of fights. That's a lot of fights. That one guy, Bones,
there he is, right? Is that him? Yeah, that's him. That's his Mayweather, though.
Yeah, but that one guy, Bones, is making a point. He said it wouldn't be able to take it if I fought that much. All right, who is he? Where is he at?
This guy's a light skin. He's on the right, red and white.
Red and white.
Let me see, guys. Okay, let me see.
Oh, jeez.
You really don't see that much.
Do that again, champ.
Yeah, he's strong.
This guy's fighting's not good, buddy. This guy he's fighting is no good. He's no good.
Yeah.
He's just
they gave him a tomato can.
This guy's no good.
Well, that's what they do. They give you, they build you up. They build you up. And they didn't do that to me that much. I fought undefeated guys. Like my third fight, he was undefeated. I fought, but it looks like there's no defense. No. You can't really tell because
Brian. Well, go to where it's Mayweather boxing, the Mayweather channel. They have him on there sparring. You got to see him sparring this Cuban guy, this Cuban amateur. He's real good, and Moton busts him up bad. Him up bad.
Milton.
Curremel Moton. He busts him up bad.
Who's Curremel Moton? That guy.
That's the guy we're talking about.
You serious?
Yeah, he busts up this Cuban guy bad.
Okay.
It's on Mayweather TV. He's there training, and they show him sparring this Cuban guy.
When the next time you doing your show?
Well, tomorrow night.
All right, then call me so I can come on.
Yeah.
You're talking about my podcast? My podcast, we're doing it Monday. You'll be on Monday? You come on Monday?
Yeah.
All right.
And if Lyte want to come on, just
I'll send I'm the tag along.
Lyte don't have his face on there though. Lyte don't have his face on there.
My camera's not good. I gotta get my whole setup again. I gotta get my whole setup again. My setup. I had a computer, but it went left. So the wizard is gonna send me another computer. So I can go live again.
You call me, and we just go on, okay?
Yeah. We'll get that. Remember, guys, buy the Mighty Knockout barbecue sauce.
That's right.
Buy the Mighty Knockout barbecue sauce. Support those boxers.
That's right. That's right. Salute.
So I'll come on.
Great club.
You go on Monday. I'm coming on. Don't worry. After I work out and everything. What time?
We usually probably go 7:30.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you 7. I'm gonna tell you 7 because I know you're always late. So I'll say 7, and you'll come on 7:30.
You end up on 7:30. That's right. That's how you got to do it.
Late ain't late. Late ain't late.
I know your game, Tim. I know your game.
Well, so we got like about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Who do we want to talk about, guys, right now? Do you want to talk about the fight that just happened?
Well, there's a fight coming up, Tim.
Okay.
Between Andrade and David Benavidez.
Oh, Benavidez.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about it. I just don't know. I know Benavidez. I don't know the fight.
Okay. Andrade. Well, the reason why you don't know Andrade is because he hasn't fought a lot. Excuse me. He's been kind of, in and out. Managerial problems, but that's a slick fighter to fight Benavidez.
Boo Boo Andre.
But Boo Boo is a good, slick, reminds me of a Philly fighter. Very slick,
Yes.
pinpoints his punches. That might be a tougher fight than Benavidez thinks and people think.
I
You
think
watch
this
that
is
fight.
this is by far Benavidez's toughest fight. Because,
Oh,
like
by
you
far.
said,
By
Boo
far.
Boo, they
Oh,
aged
so you and
Boo Boo out.
George, you relate to this. Go ahead. You and
Uh-huh.
George.
They
Go ahead,
aged
like,
they aged Boo Boo out. Boo Boo got aged out.
That's the problem.
And, yeah, and I think it was the thing he did with
say
the
that
Charlo.
again.
Like,
He got what styles?
he got aged out. They kind of let him get older.
Aged out.
Oh, old style.
No, he's
No.
older. They didn't want to face him in his, like, I guess when he was younger.
Yeah, they waited. They waited. They let him. They aged him out. Meaning, they waited till he got older, and his reflexes
to give him these big fights. They waited till he got older to give him his big fights, and it was the problem. I think it was the thing he did with Charlo. Like, once he pulled out that Charlo fight, it was all bad for him after that. So I think this could be a great position for him if he can pull it off, because Benavidez is not a game, but I think this is, even if Benavidez wins, this is going to be his toughest match by far. By far. Boo Boo is not a game.
And Boo Boo has to, if he gets, whatever happens, whether he wins or loses, he's got to step on the gas a little bit. He ain't got many more, because they're aging him out quick.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, guys. Primus Singletary III says, who are the 3 top greatest trainers of all time?
Whoa, that's heavy to go. Whoa, that's a big one.
And Manuel Stewart.
Whoa. Wait, what's that all about?
Huh?
What's that all about? What's this all about?
Because I know there's better trainers than the names.
Tell me who you think. Who you got?
I think my trainer Slim Robinson is one.
There you go.
Here in the top.
Yeah. Oh no, I think he is.
Slim Jim. And I'm going to tell you an old story where I was down. We was in California, Vegas, and my trainer was in camp. Todd was in camp with Tommy Hearns, and Emmanuel Stewart was asking my trainer what to do, and I got confused. I was like sitting there. I was like, I'm looking at it. They didn't know I was looking. I'm right there, and he was saying, "Is this okay? What you think about this?" And I was like, I can't believe this. Emmanuel Stewart asked my trainer certain things, and so I was confused. And this is what got me going in this direction. My trainer had amateur fights, and he was a professional. He fought Georgie Benton, everything. I had confidence with my trainer, but my trainer told me that Emmanuel Stewart helped Tommy Hearns with offense, but zero defense.
Yeah.
Now we got
who's your other two? Who's your other two?
Huh?
Who's the other two you got? Because I got 3 in my head, but who's your other two? You said Slim, and who would be the other 2?
I lost count.
You got to say Eddie.
A couple of them died.
Okay, yeah, you just stole mine right there. That's what I'm saying. I say Chappie Blackburn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who is Chappie Blackburn?
Train Joe Louis.
Had Joe Louis.
Is he still living?
No. He's good. He's way gone. Yeah, he's way gone. He's way gone. Yeah, he's way gone. So I would say Chappie Blackburn, Eddie Futch, Georgie Benton.
Yeah, I like Georgie Benton.
I love Georgie Benton. Reminds me of how Tim teaches boxing, how Tim teaches the defense.
Oh, well, Slim taught me that stuff, so.
And he fought Georgie Benton. Look at that. He fought Georgie Benton. So
now Slim is out of Philadelphia too, right?
Yeah.
So is Georgie.
He's tall.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
Slim. And he could talk really good. Back in them days, people was talking like this. Slim had a good defense. He showed me my defense. And anytime I had a fight, he let me know what that fighter weakness was and what was his strength. He's fine. Nowadays, you can't get that. Go ahead.
Well, hey, that was a lot harder back then because of no YouTube,
right.
So that's a skill that's gone. He had to do it by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had to
if you watch him box, you say, "Oh, okay." Yeah. I seen him box a little bit. I think he fought Georgie Benton twice, and I think he won once.
I like Georgie Benton.
I can't ask him because they both passed away, but we could find out.
Yeah.
Who's your top three? Who's your top three?
For me?
Yeah.
Eddie Futch.
Okay.
Georgie Benton.
Yes, sir.
And I love Emmanuel Stewart. I do.
Okay.
I do.
You only had amateur fights.
I know. But here's the thing. Sometimes people who are good, who are really good pros, aren't good trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they expect so much out of them. Michael Jordan was never a good coach. He couldn't be. Because he expect too much out of you.
Yes.
And would lose the team. Someone who is either a real good amateur or a decent pro could be a good trainer.
You know what? You know why I agree with that? Because of all my research of boxing, I found that the greatest coaches and trainers had good records. Like they weren't great, and the great fighters, they didn't make good trainers. Like you said, I think you hit it right on the head. They want too much of you, and with their natural abilities, they don't factor that in there. Like Mayweather, Floyd trying to teach people how to be Floyd. Like you can't teach that. Like that's something he got. And I think those great fighters, that gets in the way of breaking down the actual science. But that's very true. That's very true.
Well, my trainer was really good. I don't know about all that. Everybody has their opinion.
Well, you're the exception to the rule, Tim.
No,
you're a great fighter. That's a great coach too. You're an exception. You're a anomaly.
What I'm trying to say is, Emmanuel Stewart never fought pro, right?
But he's a national champion. He was a national champion.
I don't know what a national champion means. I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to down you, George.
No. Golden Glove national champion is one level above. That's like
he wasn't Golden Glove champ, was he?
Yeah, he was national champion. Yes, he was.
He was.
Yes, national. He was a national champion. Yes, 100%. 100%.
He got awards saying he was the champ.
Now, 100%. He was national champion.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so you got to give it to him.
But I'm just saying, like, if sometimes, Tim, you ever are training a guy and you say, how can you not do this? And you know you can do it. It looks easy to you, right? That's why I think sometimes these great trainers, these great fighters, can't be great trainers because they're like, how can you not do that? You can't feel that. You can't move this way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I can make you move that way. Just keep training.
Listen, I try to train a couple white guys. They can't move. There's a couple that can't move.
Slim Robinson.
I'm being serious.
Look at Mike Rossman, the Jewish bomber who won the light heavyweight champion of the world, knocked out Victor Galindez. He became light.
I know that. Yep.
Slim Robinson got him to move the way he was supposed to move, and he did exactly what Slim wanted him to do. And he
I've seen, but here's the thing with the guys like that. Like you'll have every now and then. Remember that boy that we bought down there, the amateur in Philly, Spencer, the big kid, D1 football player? That kid can fight, right? Remember, he could move, he could fight. White kid, big kid, muscular.
Spencer.
That kid, yes. That kid we got.
Oh, Spencer.
Yes.
That young kid.
Yes. That kid's a white kid who can fight, right?
What did he do?
Fight. No, I'm saying like that's the kid. Well, he went to Coastal Carolina, full ride.
Okay.
So he's playing football.
That kid, I like him. He had plenty of heart, but his skills was awkward.
Little bit, but he's a guy who can move, right? Right. So he's the exception to the rule. Yeah. But if I took a regular kid, I think, Hispanic people, Puerto Rican, Black, they have a different rhythm.
Yes.
So it's easy to teach them that. There's certain people you can't teach like that. And sometimes if you're a good fighter and you're trying to train them, how can you not do that? How can you not do that?
I do believe if you keep working hard, you can show them the stuff. If
maybe
you have
better.
the knowledge, if you have the knowledge within you, you definitely can get him to do that. Because Slim did it with Mike Rossman, a Jewish young kid who became light heavyweight champion of the world. Mm-hmm. Slim taught him. He was kicking African Americans, he was kicking Puerto Ricans, he was kicking everybody behind.
Tim, there's a couple people in the comments.
Go ahead.
Guy said about Customato. What do you think about him?
Well, I really, real quick, and then like you do it. I didn't really know that much about Cuss. All I knew that Tyson, being physical, angry, strong, aggressive, really, you know, Floyd Patterson was in Customato stable, but and you got to give Customato the great. I know that the people that he trained would say that I would disrespect him, but the certain movement that Tyson does, Tyson and Floyd Patterson made him way better than what he is.
Okay.
I gotta respect Customato. I love him, but Tyson really boosted his name up, and Floyd Patterson did. I wouldn't want to. I don't want to be taught the stuff that he teaches.
Timmy, in the chat, there's a very famous bodybuilder. His name is Lee Priest. He's a good friend of mine. He said hello. His name is Lee Priest. He's from Australia. A very good friend of mine. Top bodybuilder in the 1990s. He's actually a great trainer now. There he is, right there.
Yes, we see him.
What's up, Lee?
Oh, man, I'm a fan of his. Isn't he the guy in Arnold Schwarzenegger's book?
He's got the tattoo on his face. He's
man.
Very
I'm a
famous.
Big fan of his.
Great guy.
Yeah, man, he was ripped, man. He was so huge, Lee. You want to come on the podcast sometime?
He was just telling me about he's been back into boxing now. He just got back in. So he's gonna be up here, Tim, soon. So when he comes in, I want to get you in here too. Lyte, if you're in this area, come on up.
Yes, I'm in. I'm the tag along gang. I'm with y'all. Take me with y'all.
Yo, we're gonna get Francis Peters on here from the UK, who's family totally friend. Francis, he's called Francis Peter. Cross you will be getting Tim on here. Yeah. Okay, we got Francis Peter, another guy from the UK. We got a really good show, man. Let's keep on. We're gonna go on George's show. Let's keep
Timmy.
Brian, find a way to put us all together so we all can process.
Yeah, I can link your show. I talked with I already talked with him about linking him up on our stream. Lyte is linked too, and we can link the Facebook and everything.
Hey, Timmy, Israel Gomez says the fight was canceled. What's up with that?
What fight?
Guy here in the comments, his name is Israel Gomez. Said, hey, Tim, what's up with my fight?
Canceled?
They canceled my fight. Yo, Tim, what up? They canceled my fight.
Do
you know what happened?
Gomez, yo, Tim, what's up? They canceled my fight. Okay. That wow, they canceled his fight. Okay, that's the best we could say. We got to bring him on the show and everything. You know, we got to bring him on the show. But
Philly Dog got a question for you. He said, "Ask Tim if he remembers the late Tyrone Everett. Where do you rank his skill set, and would Tyrone would have won the title if he lived today?"
Yeah, definitely. Jimmy Arthur was his trainer. Jimmy Arthur was when I first started boxing, I went to the old Passion gym right where Sylvester Stallone made the movie. The movie was in the same block where Sylvester Stallone made the movie. And we used to go there and walk up the steps to this old gym, all old stuff, old trainers. Everybody was there, dust flying in the air. Yeah, Tyrone Everett and the Everett brothers. No, they trained with Lee Beloff down at another gym, but they would come over there. Jimmy Arthur trained them too. Jimmy Arthur was a good trainer. He passed away. This was beautiful. I'm telling you guys. I can't believe I'm so blessed, George. I walked into these gyms where these famous people are and got the knowledge. And it's beautiful. So Tyrone Everett is a hell of a boxer. It was Tyrone, his brother, what's his name? I keep forgetting these names. They were really good boxers, man, and boost Philly's name up in terms of boxing. So Mike Everett, Tyrone and Mike Everett, they were really good.
Am I back on or no?
Yeah, you still there?
Oh, Joseph Fogarty got a question. He said to Brian and
you still
Tim.
there, George?
Is he there?
George, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lyte.
Okay. Tim Fogarty said to Brian and Tim, how is Frank the Animal Fletcher doing? He'd be great to bring on your show.
Well, you want to bring him on the show?
Well, Frank the Animal, he was asking you and Tim that question.
I can get in touch.
You and Brian.
Listen, I can get in touch and bring him on. He's not that far. I know they was incarcerated. Anthony came home. His brother, Two Guns. They were really good boxers. They could have been champions. I know they got small titles. The Animal Fletcher was a tough brawler. They went to jail. They came from West Philly. So I know that Anthony came out. I know that Frank probably is out, but we can get them on the show with no problem. Don't worry. I can reach out to some people so we can get them on our show, George, you and Lyte, okay?
Yes, sir. Greatest show, the greatest boxing show on the planet, Tim Witherspoon TV.
But we're going to go on George's tomorrow, right?
Yes. Or Monday. Was it Monday or tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going to try to get on Monday about 7:30. Timmy, I'll give you guys a call as soon as I'm getting done here. I got the fight this weekend, tomorrow in Berwick. But what I wanted to say to you guys is buy that Mighty Mike barbecue sauce to help out those boxers, help out those struggling boxers.
That's
Please,
right.
I know how hard it is that you guys put your life on the line, get in there to entertain us. If you guys can, please like and subscribe to the Tim Witherspoon TV podcast. Also, there's the Potter Brand podcast. Come subscribe to us too. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with you guys. There it is. There's the barbecue sauce right there, guys. It helps out all these boxers put their life on the line for us. For entertainment.
Right. Get that. Buy it by the cases. Don't buy one. Buy a case.
Right there. Go on Amazon.
Yes, and it goes to help out the Circle of Legends, which
Hey Wesley.
Hey Wesley. West in the building. West in the building.
Okay,
guys, I'm gonna bow out now. It was great to have you guys to be on this podcast. It's a great podcast. Like and subscribe to the Tim Witherspoon Television Network. There, the podcast.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
We'll see you in a couple of days.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Okay, Lyte, I'm out of here, okay?
Yeah, we had a great show. We have, man, that was a great show. We need more of those. We are cooking over here.
You want to sign it off, Jim?
Yeah, Lyte, I got there's other people we're gonna pull on, so you gotta be ready, okay?
Oh, I'm ready. We were just talking about any events that you can't make. I'll definitely go in your place and go get the information, go get the news for us. You know, we got Terrible Tim Witherspoon, the wizard, and the greatest co-host on YouTube, Mr. Lyte Burley himself.
Not the greatest, but one of the greatest. I'm getting ready to cut out. Listen, get ready to cut out, guys. I got to do something real quick. And thank you for coming on. This is your champ, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. Brian, I'll give you a call in about half an hour. Lyte, let's keep it moving, okay, champ?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Right. Let's go, champ.
Thank you, everybody. We love you.
Have any of my wine, Tim.
You have to love
asking for my wine.
Remember, you have to love yourself before you love anything else. That is one of the keys. Thank you, everybody.
Boom.
All right, guys. I'll sign it off.